with that said, let's move on to our next guest and our next segment. We want to talk about some makeup tips and ideas here. And specifically today, we'll be looking at how to create an ombre lipstick look. With me here is Mariam Mwema, who's a professional makeup artist, and she actually has her own makeup brand called Makeup by Mariam on IG, on Instagram. Karibu sana to the show.
Thank you so much, Joyce.
And you're here with our model today, and you're going to be doing some work on her. But before we get started with that demo, how long have you been doing makeup?
Oh, hi, Joyce.
Hi.
So I've been in the industry for about 4 years now. But before that, I was like doing it, you know, not the professional way, just like what I knew from what I learned from the YouTube and all. But I got into the professional level like 4 years ago now. Yeah.
Okay. How does one get into that professional level? Because I'm sure there's many that, you know, have also gone to YouTube University
I know, right?
and would want to sort of graduate onto the next level. So what made it for you that you now became professional?
Well, personally for me, I had to like transition from what I was doing before. Like I was a Chinese translator. So yeah, that's what I
Wow.
did in
Here in
campus.
Kenya?
Yeah. No, in China.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I needed something to do that will balance out, because I'm a mom as well.
Okay.
I needed something that will balance out with the time.
Okay.
So I ventured into makeup because I had passion for it. So I seek advice from a professional makeup artist who's been in the industry for about 10 plus years now.
Okay.
Yeah, so he gave me a few classes. That's how I actually got into the business.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. All right. So today we want to focus on creating an ombre lipstick look. First of all, explain to us, what do we mean by that? What do we mean by an ombre lip?
An ombre lip, it's been a trend that actually with the ombre name, it began with the hair first. It was like you have two different shades of color on the hair. Then it moved to the ombre lips, which began with the runway models for like major brands. So it's a combination of like two different shades, a lighter shade and a darker shade.
Okay.
And it starts from the inner part of the lips, and the inner part should be lighter than the outer
part.
Yeah. So you have to like line the outer part with the darker lip pencil or lipstick. It's your choice. Yeah.
Okay. Is an ombre lip for everybody though? Do you need to? I feel like you almost need to have like full lips. Such
Actually, the ombre lip was actually it actually came about because it's for faking the full lip.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody should be able to rock
Anybody should be able.
it. Okay.
Because for the one who has like fuller lips, like you know the people who have like the extra full lips, it makes the lip look a little bit smaller.
Okay.
And for the ones who don't have it at all, if you extend the lining, it makes the lip look fuller.
Fuller.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I want you to get started on our model here, as such you have enough time.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm going to be asking you some questions as you go along, but maybe you can describe for me the sort of look that you're going to be doing on her.
So I'm going to do a red lipstick. It basically goes well with a brown one, with a brown lip liner.
Okay.
So it gives the lip the darker edge
Okay.
at the end of at the edge of the lip.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you get started
Yeah, sure.
on our lovely model here. And as you do, then you've mentioned that you're going to be using lip liner. So is the ombre lip always with a pencil, or can it be two shades of lipstick?
It can be either way. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a matter of whatever you choose or that works best for you.
All right.
Yeah. But
Well,
for
feel
this
free-
case, we are going to use a lip pencil
Okay.
and lipstick.
All right.
Yeah.
Feel free to scoot over to her. Again, I'm here with Mariam Mwema, who's a makeup artist, Makeup by Mariam, and she's demonstrating for us today an ombre lipstick look on our model. She's doing it as a red one, and I'd love to know how many of you have tried this out before. 22999 is the SMS line, and Mariam, feel free to stand if you'll be more comfortable.
Yeah, sure. Just give me
But let me know, have you guys ever tried out this look? Would you try it out? Do you even wear lipstick? Or what are some of your biggest fears about wearing lipstick? Perhaps Mariam can address those for us today. All right, so as you dig through your products there, what is the first step to creating this ombre lip?
Well, with the first step, you have to first of all, powder, or it depends. There are people who have like dark lips. If you have extra dark lips, you can like conceal it a bit
Okay.
to like get the canvas.
Okay.
And then if it's just a normal lip, you can just powder a little bit to also create the canvas for the lips.
Okay. So you're like prepping
it's like
prepping it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
we're
here
going
you're
to
just
powder.
using powder.
Yeah.
And it's just a light wash of the. So at this point, has she like moisturized her lips? How much should you moisturize your lips?
That's the next step.
Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
All right.
So I usually prefer using the argan oil. It works best for my lips.
Okay.
So she's going to apply a generous amount to.
So you do that after the powder or before?
After the powder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So once the lips are moisturized, now I've brought several pencils just to show like how the lip pencils look like.
Yeah. Maybe I can see one and show
Yeah.
it to our audience here.
Sure.
I don't know which camera will be on. Does it matter? Like, you know, people use like their brow pencils for like lip lining. Should you try and get like a proper lip pencil?
For the brow pencil, it's most of the time it's usually brown, so it's okay. It can work for both your eyebrows and your lips.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this case, you're going to use the brown one.
All right.
You're going to start with the lower lip. You have to make sure you maintain through the outline.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're not being very heavy-handed, are you?
No.
Just very lightly?
Yeah. You
Okay.
just have to be very light.
Okay.
So from the inner part of the lip towards the outer. Then you go to the upper lip. Then you have to make sure that you concentrate on the arrow bow. This area.
If someone has, say, darker skin than she does, do they still use a brown pencil or
No,
do
the
you use
reason why-
colored pencils?
The reason why I chose brown, it's because I want to do a red lipstick that's not
It's not too
deep
red.
red. Yeah, it's not the deep red.
Okay.
So sometimes if you're using maybe pink, you can use a shade of purple or maroon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just take something a little darker than,
Yes.
even if you're a darker skinned person.
Yeah, it will still work. Considering maybe if you have a full face bit, it depends sometimes, because you see, you cannot do like some shades of lipstick if you've not done like a
Right.
whole look
Yeah.
on your face.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like pinks. If you're Kaujafanya, everything else, just don't go out rocking a huge pink lip. And what's the technique again for lining the lips? Are you just going around the outline? Are you pulling the color inward?
No, with the lining the lips, you have to begin with the lower lip first
Okay.
of all. With the corners, fill it in, then do the lower part. Once you're done with the lower lip, you go to the upper lip. Begin from the corners of the lip.
Okay.
Yeah. Then,
The Cupid's bow.
yeah. Now,
Alright.
as you can see, I haven't touched the inner part of the lip. Yeah. So once that is done, now this is an ombre look for someone who's not done makeup.
Okay.
Like you can see her skin is plain, because sometimes you cannot do your makeup every other day.
Right.
But you can always rock your lipstick. Yeah.
Okay.
So once you're done with the lip liner, pick your lipstick. In this case, you're going to use the red from
Does it
Sephora.
matter what type of lipstick? Liquid, matte? I mean, the stick ones, does it have to be a liquid lipstick?
It has to be matte, because you see the other one will actually run at the end of the day, because it will not stick in place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So provided it's matte, whether it's in liquid form or not.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're using a brush to apply it.
Yeah.
I know a lot of makeup artists would do that. But even at home, should we be trying to apply it with a brush? Will that give us more precision?
Well, you see, for your own personal use, you can always use this.
It's okay.
Yeah, because you see now for the makeup artist, you get to use like this particular lipstick over several clients. So you have to like use a brush that can be rewashed
Okay.
and can be reused, or
So it doesn't
disposable.
matter for the precision.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Now once you've done the liner, you take the lipstick, begin from the corners.
As you can see there, the lip is coming together. Makeup by Mariam is teaching us how to do a ombre lipstick look. And today she's doing it with a brown lip liner and a red shade, because our makeup also doesn't have, our model doesn't have any other makeup, so we're not doing anything too dramatic, right? Nothing too out there. So as Mariam is doing that, I'm just going to read out some of the feedback that we have coming in. Hello, Joyce. Exactly what I've always been trying, but nothing. I can't wait to see until the end. All right. So hopefully you're learning a new technique here. You don't leave me your name, but your number ends with 2423. Someone here is saying, kindly ask her if she sells the lip liner and other makeup products. Do you sell them?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'll give you her contacts at the end of the segment here. Dominic Bakari says, Joyce, msalimie Mariam sana, nimependa fashion and creating an ombre lip look. Tuko pamoja kwa session. Asante sana. Betty from Kitengela here says, Joyce, ningependa a makeover. Thank you for that. Someone here had been trying the fitness segment as we have our lip come together here. Let me just read some of the feedback that we had there. Wow, Joyce, I feel like I'm going to die in the next few minutes. You said fitness. Bravo, ladies. I like the show so much. And that's Diana watching us from Kapsabet. Thank you so much, Diana, for, being a part of that and trying out the exercises at home. Elsie from Meru there was saying, it's not as tough as I thought. Well, good for you, girl. You must be quite fit. Good morning. Someone else says, just from doing the workout na hema na sio mchezo, I can't even type. Thanks, though. Thank you very much for that. And I'm going to be reading some more of your feedback as we go through, as we continue through with the show. Mariam, how are we doing?
So once you're done doing the lipstick, you have to get back to your lip liner again.
Oh, okay.
So you can blend it in.
Okay.
Then you have to go back through the lining of the lips.
So ideally, this could work with any color.
Yes.
Any color, any shade of lipstick you could possibly
With the
make
brown
this
lips,
work.
with the brown lip liner?
No, I mean, now you
the
change the lip liner, but you can make an ombre
Yes.
lip out of any
Yes.
color.
Yes, out of any color.
Okay.
Because for pink, maybe you can use a maroon or a purple. For deep purple, you can use maybe a darker. You always have to pick a darker shade and a lighter shade.
Right.
Yeah.
So the key point here for those wanting to learn how to do this is to make sure that the darker shade is on the outside of the lips, outlining the lips.
Yeah.
Right. And if she wanted to glam this up, like say if she was wearing a lot more makeup and wanted, I guess, even more, she could even add now like a pink in between.
Yes.
Right?
Actually, can you
Yeah,
do
sure.
that as well?
Go ahead.
All right.
So supposing now she's, all glammed up, she's done everything else and she is going out someplace. So you could take this from like day to night.
Yeah.
Very easily.
And sometimes you might be feeling your lips are a little bit chapped or dry. You can always go for a gloss, just a little bit of the gloss, just pat it into the inner part of the lips.
All right.
Yeah.
So what are you adding now?
I'm torn between a pink and a gloss. Well,
pink versus gloss.
Yeah. Let's do a gloss.
Okay.
Okay. Just for a different look.
Yeah.
This is Maybelline, yeah? So you can just
and the gloss has a shade of pink anyway,
Yes,
so
yes.
it's fine.
It's like a shade of nude.
You're just adding this only at the center?
At the center, and from the upper lip, it's also at the center.
Okay. That looks lovely, and it goes with her top very nicely.
Yeah. So you see, it changes the look completely and moisturizes your lips as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that totally changed up the look.
Yeah.
What I like about what you've shown us for sure is, like you said, it's not every day that we have time to, you know, sit down for 30 minutes and do a full face beat. And so you can still look put together with a lip like this. There's our model. You look great. She can smile there for the camera. That looks lovely. And hopefully you guys have now learned how to do an ombre lip. Very quickly, how can people find you?
My Instagram username is under, my Instagram account is under the username makeup_by_Mariam. And as for my Facebook, I have a page under the username makeup by Mariam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You've been great doing this, and we appreciate your time and teaching us all these tips here about how to do and to pull off an ombre lip. So now we're not going to be seeing people walking around with ashy faces and hot pink lips, okay? You've been told how to do it well. All right, with that said, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back with even more Full Circle with Joyce. Stay tuned.